9 at 9 has puppy dogs, skiing birds and fashion blogs. Start at 9, go down to 1. Oh, Mickey, we're having fun.
All right, number 9, G played an old Paula Abdul song yesterday, which somehow got us thinking of this song from the same era.
Can't look in her eyes.
Yeah.
She's out of my league. Just a fool to believe I have anything she needs.
Remember this? He's actually singing?
Oh, yes, he is.
Yes, he is, Dan. That is She's Like the Wind from the late Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
And it was in the movie Dirty Dancing in 1987. Now, some people might think of this as a bit cheesy, but sometimes when you look at the comments on YouTube, you see how much these things can mean to people. One person said, a message to the future generations, don't let this beautiful masterpiece die.
Oh, God.
And another, this is one of my favorite songs ever. The smoothness and tone of his voice is sublime. I get goosebumps when I listen to Swayze sing this. R.I.P. to an amazing, multi-talented man. And this guy posted, he was a hell of a bouncer in Roadhouse.
Roadhouse,
His
yeah.
best movie ever.
Yeah.
Double Deuce.
Yeah, the Double Deuce.
Yes.
Yes, remember that? You know your Roadhouse, Gia. Good.
It's one of my
Wow,
favorite
your stuff
movies.
just went up in this studio.
I had a crush on Patrick Swayze.
I think, did you hear the story? I think Rob Lowe, maybe on his podcast or something, mentioned that Patrick Swayze wanted that song in the movie Youngblood. I mean, like he had been pushing that
this song?
Yeah, he'd been pushing it for a couple of movies, and then finally in Dirty Dancing they put it in.
Wow.
We need to cue up the scene where he's doing like the Tai Chi moves. You know, it's just like a 4-minute sequence of him just, you know, without a shirt on.
In Roadhouse?
In Roadhouse.
All
yeah.
right.
We should just play that with no sound, nothing.
Yeah.
We just let
Coming
it play
Monday,
out. Yeah.
I'm sure.
All right.
All right, number 8, forget about day camps or summer camp at some random lake. Give your kids an experience they'll never forget. Send them to a 5-star resort in Bali. Starting July 4th, Ayana Estate is offering a destination camp. The idea is the grown-ups can take a vacation or work remotely while trained experts look after your kids. And it's not too expensive. Entry-level rooms with forest views start at about $235 a night, and rooms sleep families of 4. And the summer camps are about $600 a week, but you've also got to get your kids to Bali, which is probably $10,000 to $20,000.
Yeah,
by the time you
and
get
spend
there.
the summer.
So
Yeah.
that's fun.
All right, number 7, you or maybe your grandparents could be sitting on some old cookware worth thousands of dollars. That's because some of these old Corningware dishes are now collector's items. The one to search the cupboards for are the floral design, which is available. Oh, my mom had a ton of those
Yeah,
between
mine
1971 and 75. Oh, and wildflower spice of life. In recent weeks on eBay, these have been going for as much as 17 grand. Others sold for 9,000 and 2,500.
Really? Well, what do you know?
Yeah. Number 6, it's time to get yourself an inflatable water slide. If you want to bring the fun, bring the splash. The latest versions are OTT, over the top. Is this supposed to be your read, Paul?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
finish it out. Well, they look more like miniature water parks with wading pools, tunnels, built-in water toys. But once you are done using it, there's also the issue on where to store it. Not to mention the damage it can do to your lawn.
Yeah.
When you dump all the water, it floods
Yeah,
the grass.
You gotta live a little bit, though.
Yellow.
Do you think it was my read because they had OTT
Yeah,
on
'cause
there
you
over
usually
the
do the
top?
abbreviations.
Yeah. No. Those was yours.
Okay. How
I'm
did I
trying
do?
to hip you up a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah,
I do okay?
great. Yeah, really good.
All right,
yeah.
thank you.
All right, number 5. Speaking of water slides, have come a long way from the OG, the original.
Yeah.
The slip and slide.
Okay, everybody, come outside. Everybody ready for a wild, wet
Oh, I
ride?
wanted these so bad.
Oh, yeah.
You never had one of these?
No,
Oh, yeah. We had one of these either, yeah.
my mom was afraid that we were going to slide too far and hit our heads on the
go out into
garage.
traffic.
Because we didn't have a big yard.
Permanent spinal injury.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that was what a sight, seeing an 11-year-old Pat Tomasulo come down one of those. All I'm going to say is don't be on the other end of that slip and slide. I got some momentum.
Yeah, make sure there's plenty of water.
Whammo is right.
I remember my brother and I tried to set one up, and he put the end of it right into. Under.
Patrick, you know I love you. I'm sure it's just
Big fat coming your way.
But look at it. Look at it. It made you the man you are today.
No, you don't have to apologize. That was a solid joke. That was, I'm enjoying that tremendously.
That commercial was from 1986. The newer versions of that slip and slide you see are just the big blow up, and they have a cushion at the end now. It's like a bumper at the end, so you don't go flying off. Yeah.
The problem is if you slide over a rock, it was over.
Yeah,
Totally over.
And then they used to have Crocodile Mile. Did you see that one? That was one thing. You go over a little bump and then you land in a little pool. But I hate that, man. It was like SeaWorld. Like if you were sitting in the front row when the
Was this because Pat was fluffy?
Oh yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
Notice Fat Pat.
we're doing a deep dive. It's just not. Patrick has some.
That's fine.
It was your child.
Listen, I got a lot of other demons keeping me up at night. That's not one of them at this point.
All right, it all worked out for the best.
Sure did,
Look at
Patrick.
me, so well adjusted.
All right, number 4. Here's the shoe you're bound to see everywhere this summer, the Adidas Adi Foam Stan Smith Mules. They're part clog, they're part croc. They've got cushion foam upper made from sugar cane, of course. They've got the giant Adidas logo on the side because the kids just like their labels. The shoe comes in 6 colors, and it's going to cost you about $70.
Wow, look at that.
It's awful.
Number 3, people aren't buying vacation homes anymore. At the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, demand for second homes was higher than ever. Mortgages were low, but according to USA Today, mortgage rate locks for second homes were down nearly 50% in March. Real estate experts say there is no incentive to buy another house right now, and more people are choosing to take vacations and have experiences with their extra money versus putting it all in one place.
Number 2, at what age do you stop feeling young? A new study by a market researcher firm says the answer is 43. Coincidentally, the first members of the millennial generation are turning 43 this year. Millennials were born between 1980 and 1996. The study showed that 43 is the age when people start to notice physical signs of aging, like gray hair, achy joints. For some people, it depends on whom you're around. If you're with your parents a lot, you feel younger. And if your office is full of young people, you tend to feel older. A positive from the study is when people feel older, they're more likely to donate and volunteer and contribute more to the greater good of society.
All right, number 1, here's an old news clip from the early 80s. We will say we do not support, endorse, or anything on any of the views in this report. It's just an old report. Here we go.
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be communist country.
Yeah.
Rules.
With the baby hanging out, reaching for the beer in the front seat.
There are still some parts of the country where this is going on. So.
Wow. Look, it's weird seeing the baby in the front seat, too.
Yeah.
Just no.
No, that's how you toughened them up back in the day. These kids now are soft.
They are soft.
Well, that's the 9 and 9.
That's a good one.
9 and 9.